Welcome to the Mayastar YouTube channel. Today's article is titled Fairies and Nature Spirits, Energy Healing and Spiritual Development, a Mayastar Energy Healing article. We will look at the qualities of these magical and mysterious creatures. We will investigate their traditions and consider how best to approach them in our spiritual work. Developing a relationship with the fairies can enhance your energy healing practice and enrich your connection with the natural world. On this channel, I share my week ahead mystical musings for the collective and articles to inspire and uplift you on your spiritual path. If you like what you find here, please share this page with your friends. One good deed deserves another, so because your engagement really helps me out, if you like, share, subscribe or comment today, I hope and intend that bountiful blessings will be brought to bear in all areas of your life this week. May brilliance, beauty and abundance abound. And now, let's explore. Fairies and nature spirits, energy healing and spiritual development. The word fairy conjures up ideas of cute and pretty fairy tale creatures that hold magical powers, grant wishes and are tied to the natural world. Fairies are recorded in folklore throughout Europe and are also called the Fae, the She, Fairy and Fair folk. Modern media has depicted them as light-hearted and kindly people, usually girls or women with wings, that support humans, plants and animals. We think of them as we throw coins into wishing wells, or leave offerings for the Tooth Fairy. As such, we tend to think of them as imaginary characters from stories for children, rather than considering their ancient and magical roots. Modern ideas about fairies and their true nature. The modern idea of fairies as beneficent spirits isn't completely accurate. It creates an idea of fairies as delicate, fragile creatures with good intentions towards people and nothing better to do than to serve humans. In fact, fairies are elemental beings that have their own spiritual paths and unique motivations. Sometimes the paths of fairies align with ours, and we can work with them to facilitate our spiritual growth and pursue our goals. But if they are approached through magic, meditation or energy work, with the intention to use them for personal gain, they are quite capable of fighting back against that kind of manipulation, just as you might if a person did that to you. So when you're approaching fairies, it's a good idea to start out by recognizing they are as real and authentic as you are. You wouldn't walk up to a stranger in the street and demand that they help you manifest greater prosperity in your life. If you did, you might expect some kind of reaction or consequence. If you picked the wrong stranger, you might very well end up injured, and fairies are the same. Fairy curses and how to approach fairies to to avoid conflict. Fairies are credited with the ability to sour your milk, cause bad luck, make you or your animals sick, and in extreme cases, steal your soul. Such malignancy seems very much at odds with the way we portray fairies today, but I believe that when you're working with any kind of spiritual being, it's important to understand that you can develop a relationship with them. However, you need to respect them and approach them with caution, kindness, and consideration. Friendships between humans and humans, or humans and fairies, are built on mutual respect and develop over time. So be patient and maintain good intentions when connecting with them. Fairies in nature and leaving gifts for them. If you feel connected to the natural world or spend a lot of time in nature, you may have felt the presence of the little people when you're alone in the wilderness. They are curious but also protective of their homes. So sometimes people report experiencing the presence of the Fae with a sense that they weren't welcome or that they were being watched. Because of this territorial and protective tendency, humans developed the habit of leaving gifts for fairies to demonstrate their respect and assure them of their good intentions. In the coven I was originally trained in back in the early 90s, we always saved some of the food blessed during the ritual for the fairies and elemental beings that had shared the sacred space with us. Often we'd excitedly run and dance around the garden after the ritual, calling out our thanks and celebrating with them. They were considered friends and allies in our magical work, but they were always acknowledged, respected, and included. Fairies in energy healing and spiritual development. Those pursuing a healing path often develop their psychic senses over time and are able to experience deeper connection and awareness of elemental beings. This allows friendships with the fairies to build, and in a mutually supportive way. For example, the fairies may assist with healing or magical work, and in return you might offer energy healing to them or the plants they're connected with. You might make offerings of food, crystals, or incense to them, or simply converse with them while meditating in nature. If you feel drawn to strengthen your connection to the fairies, I recommend doing this by inviting them to connect with you rather than commanding or invoking them. Approach them as you would a person. Good energy healing systems to help bring the fairies into your energy healing work and spiritual practice are Nature Diva and Fairies, Fairy Lightworker Program, Magical Lightworker Program, Helen of the Ways, Avalonian Alignment, Star of Avalon Ascension, and Avalonian Spectral Activations. I hope this article has inspired you to further explore the fairy realms and experience these beautiful, magical and mysterious beings for yourself. And I hope I've given you some ideas of how you might best approach the fairies, and that you'll develop healthy and harmonious relationships with them. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you're leaving this video suffused with good vibes and great ideas. If you have any requests for future Mayastar articles, please let me know in the comments section below. I upload new week ahead spiritual guidance tarot readings for the collective and energy healing articles every week, so please come back soon. With blessings.